So I just got back from batch 13. I picked up some really cool whiskeys, hodling Canadian whiskeys. I'm gonna try to decide which one I wanna try first now. I have a little bit of ice too, but first I need to pick a whiskey. Gooderman & Ward's 4-grain sounds phenomenal. Multiple distillation styles, and it's bottled at a higher proof, so that could be a really good sip. That Pike Creek Canadian whiskey, double column distilled and non-climate controlled for 10 years. Oh, and there's a rum finish too. That's really a tough choice. Then there's Lot 40. That's 100% rye. That's like a single malt of rye. I'm gonna have to pick one of them. I'm gonna go ahead and... No, you know what? I'm gonna pick two. Now I need to pick some glasses. I've got a lot of options. The Glencairn's really cool. It'd be good for the rye, but not today. The shot glass, maybe Friday night. I think I like the brandy snifter, but it's not really going to work for any of these whiskeys. I'm probably going to end up picking up a couple rocks glasses and just switching up the ice I use. Yeah, these two will work. Alright, I've got my whiskeys and I've got my glasses. I'm going to need to pick some ice. Let's see what I've got in the freezer, and there's the ice tray, but that's just not going to work for today. Let's see what else I've got. So here's a couple of blocks, but I don't really think I want big blocks in both of my whiskeys. I'm gonna put this back and grab a single cube, and then what are these? Yeah, 1x1s. Okay, so these are gonna dilute a little bit faster, but I think the high proof in the Gooderman and that really deep woodiness is gonna, yeah, I'm gonna use the 1x1s for the Gooderman and a big 2x2 for that Pike Creek. I don't really want that to get too watered down too quickly. As I was sorting through the ice, I kind of remembered this conversation about ice that I had, and it made me think that there's no right or wrong time to use ice, and no right or wrong ice to use, but that freezer ice was just not looking appealing. This ice is clear, it has no impurities, it's not gonna melt quickly, and it's gonna chill my drink and frankly look pretty cool. I remember another part of that talk about ice, something about letting the ice temp so that when, say, room temperature whiskeys are poured on top of it, they don't crack. And it looks like they've been sitting long enough. They're starting to sweat a little bit. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pour this Pike's Creek. What's 2 fingers again? Well, here goes. Started pouring the Gooderman, and the aroma from that 4-grain blend just wafted up. I almost lost my train of thought and actually started thinking about the Riley still and something I had read about it, but I'll have to Google it later. The drinks are poured and it's time to drink.